What prey awaits us?
Hello? You! Over here, please, I need help. Please, do you have a potion you can spare? Thank Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here.
Me, and his work
Name's Valder. I hunt out of Falkreath.
begun.
We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe. Thank you. Please hurry.
I live. Again.
Much better. Thanks, friend. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts. You'd do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose.
Murder in the air. I can taste it. One day, you will serve our dread father, as I do now.
Huh? Now you're mine!
Lead on, sister.
By the twin moons.
What prey awaits us?
Now you're mine! Keep your hands to yourself.
My blade is yours.
It's done then. Justice, if you can call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together. Always said it brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now. I'll give them a proper burial, then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Falkreath. You'll always be welcome at my door.
I grow restless as does my blade.
I'll give them a proper burial, then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Fall Creek. You'll always be welcome.
One day, you will serve.
This is none of your concern, citizen.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead? Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand, There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon.
Dank.
The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner.
A sanctuary
You'll
to
kill
call
him,
home.
steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him.
Sister.
Kill well.
Took your sweet time dealing with Cicero, eh? Now let's get down to business. Astrid told you about the Gourmet, I hope.
I live again.
Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the Gourmet actually is a he. Could be a woman, for all we know. You know, maybe I was wrong about you after all. Anyone who's smart enough to shut up and listen can't be all bad.
What, pray,
In my
awaits us?
investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the Gourmet's cookbook. But not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the Gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep in Markov. It would seem he's the cook. I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain that information from Varan. Who the Gourmet really is, and where he can be found. Oh, and when you're done with Varan, kill him.
We are
Loose ends and all that. Next, you'll have to...
joined through
Are you still paying attention? Huh. As I was saying, you'll need to kill the Gourmet, of course. But what's more, you need to get his writ of passage, so you can take his place. Oh, and if you can, hide his body.
Perhaps we should find
The longer it takes for
random
anyone else to
stranger
determine his
murder.
real identity, the
Practice
better.
does make
Now off with you. Nobody knows his true identity. Well, nobody except Gaius Morrow, and you've already taken care of him.
killing
Well, I
the
do know the
Gourmet
Gourmet was
leaves
classically trained
peace
in
the collective
traditional
soul
Breton cuisine in
of
Harkov.
Skyrim.
So, that's where he must have met Anton Varan. In any event, our anonymous chef shares a passion for food with all of Tamriel. And that anonymity will prove the Emperor's undoing.
Yes. Kill the chef, and then steal his
Uncommon
very identity.
taste.
For that,
It was published a
is
few
the
years
true
ago.
Death.
It became a sensation throughout the Empire, almost overnight. The recipes were hailed as both practical and decadent. I made a few of the Gourmet's dishes myself, actually. His roast mutton with regard berry sauce is to die for. But his chocolate pate gives me the runs.
Lead, and I will
Yes, Gaius Morrow, on orders from his father,
darkness.
arranged for the Gourmet to come to Skyrim months ago, to serve as the Emperor's personal chef. But the Emperor canceled his journey at the last minute. Morrow was smart. Kept the Gourmet around, in case things changed. And so, the Gourmet has remained
The
in
dread
seclusion,
Father works
somewhere in
through
Skyrim,
me.
on indefinite
His
hold.
work
Probably
has
feels
just
like a
begun.
prisoner. But you'll fix that. Remember, the Markov Keep. That's where you'll find Anton Varan. Probably cooking up all of the Gourmet's recipes, passing them off as his own.